The Advanced Placement Program offers secondary school students an opportunity to take university-level courses that prepare us to be successful in college.
And can help us earn college credit and stand out in the university admission process.
AP courses are offered in more than 20 subject areas.
So there's probably an AP course to fit every student's interests.
AP courses are fun and challenging, asking us to think critically, work collaboratively, and solve problems in different and creative ways.
At the end of an AP course, we can show what we've learned by taking an AP exam, which are created and scored by high school and university faculty.
The scores that we receive on these exams demonstrate to colleges around the world how well we perform on university-level work.
More than 17,000 schools in 115 different countries use the AP program, which is supported by the College Board,
a not-for-profit membership association of schools and universities around the world.
Universities recognize that AP represents a very high academic standard when they are making admissions decisions.
So whether we are in Hong Kong,
Belgium,
or Mexico, with AP, we have a global credential that gives us options to study at home or abroad when we finish secondary school.
The number of international students, i.e. of students leaving their home country to study elsewhere, has doubled every 15 years since the 1950s. So this is a really important international development. It's a very important global phenomenon, and therefore it's critical that we have standards that we can trust worldwide.
Having a standard of excellence that is able to cross boundaries and borders is more important today than ever before.
I think about 99.9% of our students go on to college, and so AP is quite important for our student body because it does get them to prepare and develop those skills that they need at university level.
We have students who are applying to the US, Canada, Hong Kong, Australia, UK, Japan, Korea, Singapore, the Philippines. The APs are accepted everywhere. We have never had a problem with any college or university accepting our curriculum.
AP students generally transition really well into the English education system because they're used to the style of teaching and they're used to the style of assessment.
We find that students who take the AP examinations or AP courses, in fact, they are better prepared for university.
The main thing that speaks to me about the AP is really the extraordinary range of wonderful students we get with that qualification. These are students who really have experienced already so much, who've really learned so much.
We seek out advanced placement students because we know the high caliber of academics of the program.
No matter where you are in the world, when you take an AP exam, we know what it means about the standard of excellence that you've committed yourself to.
We are looking for students who have prepared themselves in high school, have taken rigorous curriculum, including advanced placement courses, and students who are prepared to be successful at the university.
You know, a student taking AP Calculus has a much better chance of getting into our engineering programs or frankly even the business program because it shows initiative and preparation.
We accept students from all around the world, so having a standardized credential like AP makes it easy for us to be able to go out and find good students.
For international students, one of the things that we find is APs now provide a passport. It enables them to move into a variety of educational systems, and if a student's got that as part of their academic transcript, it's really helpful to them.
I decided to take these courses mainly to challenge myself and to also kind of figure out what I want to do later in my life.
Students are taking APs here because they want that academic challenge, but also in many cases they want to develop their interest in the subject.
I have this really strong interest in chemistry, so maybe I'll take AP Chemistry.
We have some students who take huge numbers of AP courses and exams.
Students can focus on one subject that they're passionate about and really explore it.
There's world history, there's art, there's psychology. You can really choose and pick what your strong points are.
One of the strong features of the advanced placement curriculum is that it offers courses that may not otherwise be available in a high school. So for example, a student who's interested in art has the opportunity to take an art history advanced placement course, which is a fabulous capstone opportunity for a student whose passion lies in that area. And in that way, supports a student's preparation for that study or any study at the university.
A group of high school students came to see me to talk about the merits of having the flexibility of the AP. The students themselves wanted challenging courses. They wanted the opportunity to dip into a wider range of subjects. They wanted to be able to put together their own program, and they had such a persuasive set of arguments that at that point we decided that we would be a school that would offer a range of external diplomas.
We hear time and time again that because educators provide students with a diversity of these advanced opportunities, many students end up finding themselves academically through experimenting in a variety of different AP courses.
AP is definitely really great because it does allow you to make your own decisions about what you want to learn. You can take one course and then decide, okay, that was interesting, I want to take another. This year I took AP Chemistry, and it really made me realize, I want to study biology too. And so next year I'm taking AP Biology.
Being able to take classes that you actually like, you're more engaged in classes, and that's what I see in students in AP classes. They actually are there because they want to take the class and learn the material.
Being able to have the AP International Diploma at the end of the year, it's freedom to go wherever you want after high school, but it's also a really great accomplishment that not everyone has.
The AP International Diploma recognizes students who have received high scores on a combination of 5 AP exams in a variety of subjects, including global perspective areas. The AP ID designation demonstrates to universities a student's global outlook and high academic achievement across several disciplines.
It seems to combine the best of both worlds. It gives you the flexibility to choose courses. It doesn't tell you all the courses you have to do, but it does say if you take this set, drawn from this pool of courses, then it has all the benefits of being flexible because there are individual courses you can choose, but there is a guiding philosophy within that.
So we've looked at the AP International Diploma as a complement to our curriculum. I regard it, and I think that my colleagues would regard it as an important distinction for any of our graduates.
Probably the biggest responsibility of any head of school always is to provide the learning opportunities for their students that does prepare them well for life and for college. The learning that goes on within your institution has to be benchmarked with outside institutions just so that you can make sure that ensure that your students will be ready to go to college and that once they get there, they will be successful.
You don't need to invest a large amount of money to implement an entire program. You can begin with one advanced placement class, and each year, as you build a cohort of students and a cohort of teachers that are interested in that higher, more rigorous level, add an additional course or start to look at where your students' interests are and add courses that really meet the needs of your students.
The advanced placement program offers individual courses, individual exams, and there is absolutely no cost to teach these courses. The only cost is for the actual AP exam itself, so it's extremely affordable.
When you bring AP into a program and you set your sights that high in that level of rigor, you can't help but increase the level of rigor everywhere in your school.
AP exams are designed with a heavy emphasis on open-ended student responses.
One of the things that really made me think in AP Chemistry was when we had to design a lab by ourselves.
This is the goal, and this is what you're given. How do you get there? So it's kind of using problem solving, using your own sort of knowledge that you've built up.
It prepares students for going on anywhere in the world and being able to apply their knowledge.
Another thing that we like as an international school is the introduction of courses that are specifically geared to building international understanding.
We approach the material from a global perspective. They all say that they want to understand the newspaper and understand what's going on in the world today. So every day we can come in with an article and talk about what's happening and try to connect it back to what we have to cover in the course.
I think comparative politics is very important for all schools to have, because it's a truly international course.
being in an environment where the teacher's interested in giving that class and being with students who are interested in learning as well. It makes the whole learning experience kind of a teamwork experience and working for that goal, working for that AP test that everybody wants to do well on.
We have students who definitely benefit from doing well on the AP exams, that they're excused from courses at university or they've earned a credit.
It gives students a great flexibility that when they come in, they have these transfer credits.
I got 32 credits when I came into NYU. It means I have sophomore standing, which means I can do my major earlier if I want to graduate early. It means I can study abroad without having to worry about which classes I have to take.
Just yesterday I got off the phone with a parent whose student just finished first year at Princeton and feels very prepared. You know, she says she's sitting in class and feeling like this is exactly what I was prepared for, and I can do this.
Because it's so flexible and because there aren't external mandates to say you can't teach it with this or you can't be connected to that, it just means that we can build a program around our own curricular principles. So it's a very, very easy combination.
I just can't imagine our school without it. It would change who we are as a school dramatically. And I'm just very thrilled with this program within our school, and I hope it will continue. I'm going to make sure it continues for many years to come.